Let's discuss the Champions League first of all, because I mean, you just brushed Juventus aside like they weren't even there, which is scary.
Tuchel be like that sometimes.
Yeah. It is scary how good Chelsea are, not just defensively, right, but up front, and also you've had injuries, and it's made absolutely no difference.
Yeah. This is the thing, for most clubs, this would be an injury crisis right now. You lose one of your left wing back and one of your most vital players this season. You've lost two of our strikers, and haven't even noticed the difference. You've actually been playing better. And that's just Thomas Tuchel for you. Like, I've already talked about his game management, how he sets up his teams perfectly. And I've already spoken about the managers as well. Like, we faced Klopp, we faced Mourinho, we faced Allegri, we faced Guardiola 3 times, we faced Zidane, Simeone. Rangnick will come, don't worry, we're going to win the league on his head at the end of the season. That's all fine. But regardless of that, we faced everybody. And we just made it look easy. Like, Juventus, they're a really good side, regardless of their form in Serie A and everything like that. They're a brilliant side. And we made them look average, and it's not the first time we've done this to a great footballing team before. Real Madrid, second leg, should have been 6-0. Guardiola, he wasn't able to touch us 3 games in a row.
Let me ask you a question, Lewis. Is Tuchel the best manager in the world right now?
Yes. Right now, I won't even stutter on that.
I'd say it's hard to disagree with it when you look at what he's done.
But I won't say he's like outright clear of everybody, because there are great managers, Klopp, Guardiola, Mancini, for example. But if you're going to ask the best right now, and in terms of what they've done this year, how could it not be Tuchel?
100%. And the thing is, I think a lot of people will say, until he came to the Premier League, you know, when he was at PSG, and you thought, my God, if this guy can't do it at PSG, like, how crap must you be? And then you see, obviously, there's many problems that go on at PSG. And he comes in, and I think, like, people thought, well, who is this guy? Like, he's not proven here, like, whatever. And I don't think in your wildest dreams you would have expected Tuchel to come in and do what he did in the time frame that he did.
Nope.
And literally, you are defensively solid. You are up. You score goals. You score goals from every area on the pitch. He's like, and you don't concede, which is the hardest thing in football to not do. You don't concede goals.
That's the most dangerous thing about Chelsea for me. It's the fact that as soon as we score a goal, that's it. You're not breaking them down. Like, everyone says we sit deep and we have 7 men at the back. No, once we score, we start playing like that. And then you guys are going to see not even defensive football. Like, you're going to see how hard it is to try and break us down. But that's Thomas Tuchel's system for you. And that's why we're firing on all cylinders defensively and offensively. And again, it's why Tuchel's the best manager in the world right now. You can't pick anyone else over him.
For me, it's not like what you said about Dean Smith as well, coming into Norwich for that little bit of revenge to come back and be like, actually, I'm a good manager, take me seriously. I feel like that's what Tuchel's done. He's been to PSG, had a bad time there, and then went, no, I'm a very good manager. Let me go and get revenge with Chelsea.
That's why he accepted the Chelsea job, because like one of the biggest talking points about Tuchel when he was first rumoured with the job was, okay, he's fell out with the Dortmund board, he's fell out with the PSG board. What makes you think he's even going to last 4 months under Abramovich on our board? And that's exactly what he said to himself too. But then he saw the critics about him. He also saw the job that was on hand with him too, and he said, I can't really say no to an opportunity like this. If I get sacked, I get sacked. But let me see what I can do with this squad. He likes the team. He thinks there's a lot that he could do with it. So he thought, let me just take the opportunity at hand. And that's the sort of manager that he is. I don't think he looks at any situation and gets worried or angry about it. He just sees it as a situation he has to overcome. And it's that sort of mindset that I think that's so key to this team too. It's about just taking any situation that faces you and just overcoming it. And that's exactly what Tuchel's all about.
That was powerful.
That was a very powerful speech,
That was a very, very powerful speech. I was engrossed
Watch about
in that.
6 of his press conferences, you're going to start talking like that.
I was engrossed by that. I really was.
I'll be speaking like that soon as well. You know.
Ben Antonio said Tuchel is a great manager, but he has a fantastic squad as well.
It's a bit harsh, that.
No, I agree with the squad, but what did the squad look like under Lampard? What did the likes of Jorginho, Kovacic, Kante, Christensen, all look like under him? And then Thomas Tuchel comes, and after 6 months, they all look world class. Jorginho is being shouted for the Ballon d'Or. Like, all Jorginho fans have all known what his quality is. And you could say, like, yeah, we're a bit loud right now. The reason why we're so loud is because of the amount of slander that this guy has got and the amount and how underappreciated he's been. And Thomas Tuchel's finally been able to show his true qualities. It's the same for a lot of these players. And it's all been about having a serious coach underneath them. You guys are going to notice this with Ragnick. Because I said your squad was sleeping giants from the start.
Yeah, we are.
That's why I didn't trust Manchester United in any sort of game, because Ollie was your manager. The players like Maguire, Lindelof, let's say McTominay, they all look dead because they're under Ollie. When they're under Ragnick, give
Only
them
tax.
6 months, and I
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
to say it, but they're going to be a good squad.